Hello, collective. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for all my returning, returning subscribers. Thank you so much for anybody who has stopped by for the first time. I so appreciate you guys' time and you stopping in to see what the energies are. So I'm going to do a quick energy read for the collective going forward into the last week of October. So, what we can expect, what are the energies flowing through our aura at this moment. We did just finish up a major retrograde. Jupiter and Saturn have gone direct. Do you feel the lightness in the air? No? No. That's okay. It's still been a little bit heavy, I'm not gonna lie. It's still been a little bit heavy, some of that residual retrograde energy. It was very intense. You may have received lots of unexpected communication that could be with work, maybe companies reaching out to you, wanting to offer you positions, but you're just not feeling right about them. You could have blasts from the past. We all know the return of the ex, right? It could be family members you haven't talked to for quite some time, or in fact, you could be getting visitors in the spirit realm. I was guided to say that. You could definitely be getting some ancestral visits, fallen loved ones, trying to reach out to give you some extra guidance during this time. And so just keep your ears, your heart, and your third eye open, if you will, for all of those positive messages that may be trickling in at the time. So, let's not take too long. Let's get started. I'm using the Traveler's deck to start out. Traveler's Oracle deck. So let's see. All right, we've got some energy here. All right, we've got Talisman. All right, that breaks down to 13. 13 breaks down to 4. All right. So let's see. Oh, can you guys see that? So the Talisman, right? Uh, let's see. So the Talisman actually is a bit of a mystery to me. And if you guys just hold on just one moment, let me go grab my little booklet. So unprepared, guys. Oh, sorry. All right. Yes. So, so. All right. I hope you guys are doing well. For real, this last retrograde was it just seemed like a lot. You know, you guys could be feeling a lot of energies coming for you that you tried to dismiss in the past, and they just won't leave you alone. And to that, I just want you all to keep your head up. Um, you know, the devil is in distractions, right? Okay, and whether you believe in the devil, heaven, earth, whatever, negative energies abound, right? And sometimes they might not be completely sinister energies trying to take you out, but it could just be the people around you or the stress on your mind, the overthinking, that could definitely be making you feel a little bit stretched thin, and could be impeding on some of your focus if some of you have been wanting to do something creative or try something new, try a new hobby. just anything that you've been trying to focus on that will help raise your spirits, raise your energy, your energetic aura. It may feel lately that everything you try to do to get to that, everything you try to do to put your focus onto like your business or something like that, something seems to kind of step in and take your mind off of it. So with that, make sure that you guys are taking time for yourself, doing some exercises, getting that energy flowing through the body. Take some walks. If you have a pet, spend some time with them. They may be messengers of relaxation, hope, loyalty, and just being present at the moment. So just make sure you're taking time to meditate or, take a nice bath, long hot shower. Do something to treat yourself at this time if you've been feeling overwhelmed. I know I ordered myself 2 pieces of cheesecake, all right, from Cheesecake Factory last night, and oh my god, it was so good. They were so good. Yes, yes. And had some ice cream. I was picking out. Yes, I was, but it felt good. Okay, it felt good. So do things like that for yourself. Go get a massage. Cleanse those auras. Okay, so let's go forward. All right, I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. Let's see. Talisman. Talisman. Give me talisman. All right. So, a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. It came out upright, you guys, right? So, this means that wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you to recognize your allies and to know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You can't really commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits for you. For you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. That's beautiful, you guys. That's really, really beautiful. I actually love that card. So this is essentially telling you to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Your guides have brought you to a place of wisdom and clarity. I know I had just spoke about possibly feeling overwhelmed and overthinking about things, and that kind of plays into this oracle card popping up because it's supposed to be a confirmation to let you know that you have all of the knowledge that you seek. Anything that you are worried about, you need not worry, because after everything that you've been through, after all of the experiences that you've had and all of the obstacles that you've overcome, there's no reason why you should doubt yourself. There's no reason why you need to overthink the decisions that you are making. If you want to move forward with a business, go ahead and do so. If you're feeling like you need a change in career, obviously make sure that you have a nest egg, something to fall back on, or a plan B before you leave plan A, of course. But, if you're feeling that you need a change, you want to learn something new, go ahead and go for that. You may be feeling overwhelmed with the amount of opportunities and decisions that you have to make right now, or to decide what path to go down. But trust that you have what it takes to make the right decision. You have that spark within you. Your ancestors and spirit have been communicating with you. You may have been seeing 222, 444, 333s, 1234, 555, nines, things like that represent You have been working hard at building a foundation for yourself. You have been working hard at getting to know yourself to the fullest, mastering yourself, that self actualization. And Spirit is telling you that it's time to make some decisions for yourself, okay? Trust yourself, all right? And make sure that the decisions that you are making, trust yourself. You don't need to necessarily ask for the advice of others. Make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who are encouraging on your journey, people who believe in you, people who give you life in the regard that you you feel fulfilled with love and support. And if you're feeling like people are trying to feed you unnecessary opinions, um, unnecessary criticism or critique, then it's time for you to take that with a grain of salt. And anybody who is not going to help encourage you and support you in moving forward in your journey and in your decisions, it's time to let those energies go. Whether that, like I said, a relationship, family members, um, a job that's just not suiting you, it's important to remember what's important to you at this time and get rid of those distractions, okay? Get rid of the distractions that are keeping you held back. We just had a full moon in Aries, I believe about 6 days ago. I think it was on last week's Sunday or Saturday. And Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is the planet of action. It's a masculine energy, so it's about moving forward, pushing forward, quick decisions, trusting yourself, solar plexus energy, right? Feeling vital in your energy right now. Okay, so the next card that came out is Dry Desert. Dry Desert. Another 13. Isn't that funny? 9 and 4, 13. All right, so we've got another 4. So you may be feeling a little bit like you're in the wilderness right now, because you have so many, you may have opportunities, or you may be in a place where you're feeling like your opportunities have dried up a little bit. Now, this could be either one. I know that sounds like the opposite of each other, but I'm reading for a lot of different people here, so take what resonates and leave the rest, right? So, you may just feel like you're out of ideas. You're out of ideas on how to make your plans come to fruition, how to manifest all those dreams and ideas that you have in your mind. But, this also gives me the energy of solitude. So it might very well mean that you need to take a moment to step away from any distractions or anybody who is making you feel like you are left out in the cold or left out in the desert, right? Or just take that time to really survey what you're what you have right now. A full moon asks you to release anything that is not serving you. It asks you to dive deep along with the retrograde. The retrograde asks you to dive deep back into those subconscious feelings, those subconscious memories that we have, of trauma and of pain and obstacles and fear. And it can tend us to go back into our shell, to isolate ourselves. And you may be looking out feeling like, I just don't know where to turn. I don't see anywhere to go in this situation. And you may be feeling like others may be isolating you. You may feel alienated from a group for some reason, and you're not quite sure where to turn to for support. I think that Spirit is telling you to turn to yourself. You know, take a moment to look at your goals, take a moment to write down what you want to manifest and get your thoughts clear. You know, maybe you need to visit a place that's warm, get in tune with nature, to get more clarity on your next steps forward. So the desert doesn't mean that all your opportunities or anything has dried up. It just simply means that you may be feeling a bit isolated and you're not sure whether to go forward or to go back or to stay where you are. And that very well might mean that it's time for you to just take some time for yourself and not worry about the outside opinions, not worry about exactly what you're supposed to be manifesting in your own mind, but really just take a moment to understand what you really want, and once you do that, take a moment to rest, rejuvenate, so that you have all the vitality that you need in order to press forward towards those goals, to start making those things happen. All right. So the end of the month is looking like you may be feeling a little bit kind of just out here. But indeed you are building foundations towards your future, and I'm excuse me, feeling quite a positive energy going into next month. We're closing out cycles this month. This is the 10th month of the year, and we're looking at new beginnings. Okay, Spirit is with you on this journey. Okay, we have another card. Sacred Pool. Sacred Pool. 47. Breaking down to 11, which is a master number. So this I feel like is another confirmation of you may be feeling a bit emotional. Like I said, you may be feeling very emotional at this time, and it's really, like I said, important for you to take some time to be by yourself. I believe that's the feeling that I'm getting. Take some time to spend with Spirit, build that foundation of faith for yourself, because you may have been in a repeating cycle of fear and doubt and not knowing what's the right move. And so it's time to take a deep dive into those subconscious emotions that we tend to push down with excessive work, with people pleasing, with spending our time doing everything but what our passion is. And so I truly believe that spending some time near water, if you live by a lake, if you have a park with a pond, if you live near an ocean, if you can draw yourself up a bath, it's important for you to clear that energy, and start fresh next month. We only have a few more days until November and a few more months until the end of the year. And so really just take some time for yourself, okay? And so you may just be feeling like a little bit all over the place. On the bottom of the deck we have coming apart. So you could be experiencing a separation at the time. Right now after the retrograde or during the retrograde, you may have had some communications that just did not span out the way that you had thought, and especially with the energies of Aries going through the full moon, Aries may have had you a bit on edge. You may have had a few mood swings, or you're dealing with people who have mood swings, and it's really making your energy unstable. So you could be dealing with, you could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. That has your equilibrium a bit off, okay? And, that communication between you guys, what started out great, could definitely be coming apart at this time. And, you've got 4 and 6, which equals 10, like I said, conclusions, endings, deaths, okay? You could be dealing with a Gemini as well. Or maybe another air sign, or a Libra, or something like that. And just things seem to be maybe naturally wrapping up in its conclusion. It may be best for you to take a moment and take a step back from any new relationships that you're beginning, because it's important for you to focus on your spirituality, focus on getting your mind back right, and becoming comfortable in your own space again. Okay, so that could definitely be a factor. Alright, let's see. Let's get another card. Getting toward the end of the month, Spirit. Alright, there we go again. Confirmation with the number 10 again. 3 and 7, 10. All right, so once again, you could, like I said, you could definitely be cleaning house. Separation sounds like it's in the air. Unfortunately, I don't want you to, take that so literally, but you're really just going through all of your closets. You could possibly be moving. I'm getting the sense from that. Perhaps you could be cleaning up, doing some organizing, maybe getting ready for the holiday season. You could be getting ready to have maybe a holiday party for Halloween or something of that nature, and or just cleaning up your mental space. And just cleaning and organizing your home can help to bring about more of a clear and open-minded mind space for you, and that could definitely make it easier for you to manifest the love or the career that you desire. And it's just telling you that anything that's not serving you at the moment, and not that everything is supposed to serve you in the literal sense, guys, okay? It just means that if the energy is not helping you feel abundant, if the energy is not helping you be productive, if the energy is a distraction to you, if the energy pulls you down in any type of way, it's time to clean house on that, okay? It's time to let those energies go, even if it's just for the moment. You can always circle back on the next retrograde, right? Okay. We do that too now, okay? The collective is not above reaching back. All right, let's stop. All right. So, and then on the bottom of the deck is Storm Fields, number 9. So that just could mean that it may be a challenge for you to let go of people that you may feel codependent on. You may not be codependent. Some people may feel codependent on you, and so it's hard for them to let go of your energy. If you're truly a light for a lot of people, if you bring wisdom, if you bring clarity, if you bring love and light to people's energetic aura, it's going to be hard for them to let that go. And sometimes they don't know how to give as much as you give. They don't know how to make that energy cyclical. And many times when people come into contact with healers, it's natural for them to go into a victim mentality around them. It's easy for people to go into a help me energy. And because if you're an empath or a natural healer, it's natural for you to jump into that energetic role of kind of being a savior or trying to fix other people's problems. And in that, they're taking away your energy for the things that you need to create. And as a healer, as a loving being on this planet who's meant to nurture, don't forget that you're here to nurture yourself too. That's part of the journey. That's part of loving yourself. So, if it's time to clean house, if you're feeling like some things are coming to an end in your life, then don't feel too discouraged by it, because one ending is a new beginning's blessing, right? So let's not trip too hard about that, all right, guys? All right. So let's give one more card for the end of the week. All right. Ooh, look, communication in reverse, all right? Just so you guys can see it. 3 and 6 and 9. Come on, are you guys seeing these synchronicities? Are you really seeing these? Okay. So we've got oh shoot, oh my gosh, my porch just swung open. Hold on. Oh, that actually feels good. The air actually feels good, so I'm gonna leave it. But anyway, so yeah, communication in reverse. So like Mercury come through, all right? Mercury has had, and look, communication. So you may be receiving communication from old loves, people reaching out who want to reconcile with you. You may be having family members who you had disagreements with reach out to you in an attempt to bring you back into the family circle, and you may be apprehensive, and you may have felt like you already cleaned up those energies, but yet they are still coming back. So we've got a lot of nines. We've got a lot of nines. We've got tens. Nines and tens here, guys, okay? So you could be coming to a place of actually getting some of your wish fulfillments. If you guys are seeing some of your manifestations come in, those things that you've dreamed about, people may be very curious about how you manifested those things, and they want a piece of that, and so you may be moving into a better space of communication with someone that you had trouble communication with before, and they're reaching out to reconcile, or communication is getting deeper in a new relationship that you started. And so the key to your relationships being healthy at this time is open and honest communication and letting go of things from the past, right? So oh my gosh, and then at the bottom of the deck we have number 19, Dragon's Lair. Again, number 10. Okay, what is going on here, Spirit? I have to read this one because I don't believe I've ever gotten this card before. I don't believe I've ever gotten it. Okay. So I am just as curious as you are. So let's see. All right. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. This is beautiful. Dragon's Lair. You are always protected and divinely directed. Come on, Spirit. You have a remarkable, I can talk, I swear. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel right before you enter a new relationship. A life lived fully isn't only in safety. A new experience is calling you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there's a greater value in risk taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. All right. And so for reversed, all right, I like to read the whole message. Red flags shouldn't be ignored. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue. Ooh, that this was okay. Communication was reversed now. All right. Let's see. Temptation and intrigue abound. Be careful because you can't win this particular challenge. Heed this gentle warning about wanting and longing, and the fantasy of belonging to someone or something, or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. Ignore this alarm and you'll wander in circles near the edge of the dragon's lair. Choose another path, for your treasures lie elsewhere. You guys. That's kind of a sad message, but it's confirmation. It's very much confirmation that you may have been feeling like you've been pouring into a situation that has not brought brought any type of fruit, no fruition. All right, so you may have been having major breakdowns in your communication with your loved ones, and you are just feeling like you are just bled dry. You're feeling like you are out here trying your hardest to feed this well of emotion, feed this relationship more and more nurturing, more and more energy, but I think your intuition is telling you that it's time to end it. It's time to release what is not working for you, release what is really just draining your energy, because for some reason the communication just is not working out. Okay, so what I'm getting for the end of this month is that there will be some endings to some relationships. Communication breakdowns are a real thing right now, and it might just be best to take some time for yourself and to take the pressure off of a relationship that is just not serving you. And this is a warning that if you continue to try and push forward, continue to try and make something work that's not meant to work, that you'll most likely end up disappointed and drained, and you could be dealing with some inauthentic characters who are telling you what you want to hear, who are smiling in your face and maybe speaking ill of you behind your back, and or maybe speaking down on your blessings and wishing for you to fail. Now you are extremely protected, like Dragon's Lair message said, you are divinely guided and protected by the Most High, by your angels, by your ancestors. So you have a hardcore spiritual team working to protect you from anything that is trying to come against you, anybody who is trying to deceive you, anybody who is trying to knock you off of your path. So that's not something to worry about, but what you do need to worry about is your discernment. It's important for you to trust yourself at this time, and if you feel like you need to take a step back, you do so, okay? All right, so moving on, let's get some clarifications. All right, let's get some clarification. All right. Next, I'm using. Where's the little book for this? Oh Lord. Well, we're going intuitively, alright? Because that's what we do around here, alright? Because we gangster like that. But this is Linda Goodman's star cards. I really enjoy these cards. They give me great messages, alright? And I have some clarification for talisman. Clarification for talisman, please. Hold on. Alright. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look, the moon. The moon reversed. Look at that. Alright, that's number 2, just in case you can't see. Isn't that a beautiful card? Look at that. So this is giving me solitude. All right, this is giving me moon gazing. This is giving me, it's time to go within. It's time to trust your intuition. Okay, it's time to release anything that does not make you feel right. Right? Okay, that goes right underneath the talisman. Okay, so just know that you may have been feeling like a connection was just not working for you. Or it could be, like I said, a job. This could be, take what resonates. You know your energy. You know what's been going on in your life. Okay. But I guess I'll leave that reversed. But from what I'm getting from that is that it's time for you to release those pent up emotions. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to cry. It's okay to take a moment and just, you know, take a walk under the stars to feel more connected to the celestial realm. They're reaching out to you. Your ancestors are reaching out to you to comfort you during a time of unsurety, during a time of emotional upheaval. If you feel like you don't know where to turn in your relationships, in your life right now, just take some moment to nurture yourself spiritually. Okay? Um, Spiritual material conflict at the bottom of the deck. Look, there you go, another 9. Okay? So, but there's also, so there's a lot going on in this card, right? So you've got storms, you've got rain, you've got clouds, but yet you see the rainbow. The absolutely beautiful rainbow there in the distance. And that is just to remind you that even though that your emotions and things may be going crazy for you right now, your spiritual life may be in shambles because you feel like you've been hurt unnecessarily. You've poured your time and energy into a desert of a relationship, right? And you are trying to go within, to try and understand what these lessons are supposed to mean for you. And you just feel like the storm clouds are never going to lift. You feel like the storm clouds are never going to lift. But in fact, in most cases, even if you can't see it right away, anytime there's a storm, anytime there's a rain, there is a rainbow at the end of that storm. Okay, rainbows also represent visitors from the divine realm, your ancestors, fallen, um, they represent fallen soldiers as well. So you may have a veteran in your family that you lost, and they may be coming to give you guidance or to give you spiritual support through this difficult time. And so you may be experiencing a little bit of financial hardship at the moment, but that too shall pass. It just means that there, not to sound contrived, but there may be a lesson that you need to learn as it relates to your spirituality, how you relate, how you think, how you feel about money and your material possessions, how much of that is tied together, how much do you put an onus on, how how healthy does your spirit feel depending upon where you are materially. So this is kind of giving me a little bit of Capricorn energy, to be honest with you, especially being a Capricorn myself, sun, moon, and rising. I can definitely resonate with this at the moment. Trying to keep your head up in terms of seeing that rainbow in your mind's eye and moving through the storms anyway. Okay. So let's have another card for dry desert. I hope you guys like long readings. I'm trying to give you something nice and in-depth. I know we're at 40 minutes. All right. So Spectre. Okay. 2 and 7, 9. Once again. All right. So Spectre came out in reverse. So that could indicate that you're not using your spiritual gifts. You could definitely be very, very intuitive. You could, like I said, be a healer, a tarot card reader, a Reiki master. You could be into holistic medicine. You could have some type of spiritual gift, or through the things that you've been through, it's bringing you to a place that you're supposed to share your wisdom with others. You know, it's kind of crossing the talisman here, so that kind of, you know, you've got the talisman and you've got the scepter, which is kind of gives me Ace of Wands energy, right? So Ace of Wands, you need to take the bull by the horns, if you will. You need to excuse me. Guys, I'm getting over something. It's time for you to take the spiritual gifts that God has given you and turn this harsh energy that you've been feeling into something productive. Turn it into a creation that can help others, that will also help you heal and grow and challenge yourself. God is challenging you to use the gifts that have been naturally given to you, for you to dig deep, right? Dig deep into that moon energy, that subconscious, into your childhood, to understand what you loved as a child, what you did that made your heart sing, right? And most likely in doing that, in expressing that, all those energies are going to be put outward and then transferred back to you, right? And so by you doing that, you open other people's minds, you open other people's hearts to the possibility that you can do things beyond your mind's eye, right? Beyond your mind's eye, you can manifest what's inside of you. And God is giving you a big old Ace of Wands, if you will, to give you that boost of energy to do things. You know, come out of that desert that you've been feeling. Come out of that energy of lack that has you feeling that you're not good enough, because you are good enough. You absolutely are good enough to do anything that you put your mind to. Okay, so the scepter may be reversed because of your emotions being so all over the place. You feeling a bit of depression based on the circumstances in your life right now, that you're not taking the opportunity to use the time and resources that you have in order to make your life better. Okay, so that's important. Lion muzzle, clench fist. Lion muzzle, clench fist. Number 11. If that doesn't look like another big ups from spirit, okay? We've got the moon there. Trust your intuition. Trust that you hold the power to make all of your dreams come true, okay? Trust that you are divinely guided and protected, that you are in a sacred pool of love from your creator, okay? You can rest. You can float along happily in the river of protection and spiritual guidance and confidence, and know that you are being washed of all of the negative energies that have been placed on you. All of those subconscious fears can melt away in this spiritual bath that you need to take, that you need to embrace from spirit. Okay, God is giving you the big ups to go ahead, all right, make shit happen. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, you have Shattered Citadel, which is like the tower. Okay, so you know, we're getting closer to that cleaning house, right? So Shattered Citadel, that was actually came out reversed. So the clarity that you've had about certain situations is undeniable at this point. You may be moving past a big realization that you were running around in circles when it in your mind when it comes to certain things in your life, and just not getting anywhere. Okay, and so this is the realization that it's time to put down that energy. It's time to let that go so that you can actually start cleaning up your energetic space so that you can move forward into either the next more uh, productive, loving, caring, nurturing, supportive relationship or work team or project that you would like to invest in. Okay, it, you you've already had that moment of clarity. It sounds like you've had that moment of clarity, and so it's time to push past that depressive energy that you may have been feeling during this retrograde season, and look forward to the future and understand that everything happens for a reason and everything happens in divine timing, and that you are blessed and protected by the Most High, by your ancestors, and they will not let you fail. Okay? They will not let you fail. All right? And at the bottom of the deck, you've got Prince of Heaven. Prince of Heaven, number 19. Oh my gosh, number 19. All right. So you're ascending, people. You are absolutely ascending into a new level of awareness about yourself, a new level of mastery. And as long as you take the bull by the horns, as long as you may be dealing with the Taurus. I don't know why I keep saying that. Take the bull by the horns, all right? But you definitely are being given the go ahead to step into that next chapter of your life. Move forward with those dreams and ambitions unapologetically and without any hanger-oners, if that's a thing. Okay. All right. Last card from this deck. All right. Last one. Give me a card for the last couple days of October. What is the advice? Spirit, what's the advice? What's I need to know the most? Bottom one. Oh, look at that. Look what came out again. That's just another confirmation, okay? Get some clarity, guys, within yourself, okay? Just understand that the storms are coming to an end, okay? Just know that there is a rainbow at the end of this storm, okay? All that's happening right now is a final cleansing, a final death, so that you can be reborn into the new and prosperous, abundant, beautiful, energetic soul that you're meant to be. All right? It's all coming for you. It's all coming for you, you guys, okay? And so, real quick, not to make this too long because we're almost at an hour, but let's just get some clarifiers. Oh, shoot, that one flew out with the tarot. All right. Who might we be dealing with right now? Okay. We've got the Hierophant. All right. The Hierophant. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. Taurus energy too. You could be dealing with a very authoritarian, dominant energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, and it could. I'm getting the sense that this is not a very friendly energy. Okay. And this person could be trying to control what you got going on. And that's why you feel like you cannot move forward with some of your dreams. You feel like you have the intuition. You can sense that there may be some disingenuous people around you, or people who want to control your blessings. And this person may not be very happy that you are so intuitive, that you do see right through some of the tactics that they might be using to try and keep you down. They could very well be feeling like, how dare you start to live your own life and make your own rules. I'm used to running this. You know, or you could be turning to a powerful individual in your life, seeking advice on how to get out of this helpless feeling that you've been feeling, right? So, and at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Swords. So you could be being kept up at night by a boss, or, you know, it could be a mother figure, father figure, who is putting a lot of pressure on you, undue pressure on you, and it's causing an upheaval for you. It's causing you to feel like you don't really have anywhere to turn, or you have them to turn to, and or you may be turning to, give me a second, guys. Some of you guys could be dealing with a court case. Some of you guys could be dealing with a divorce, if we're talking about relationships, communication, cleaning house, shattered citadel. Your foundation could be very shaky right now, and you could be looking to a mediator to help resolve a conflict that you're having with a powerful person. And you may be feeling like you don't have the same support as this powerful person. And it's leaving you in a place where you don't know how to move forward. And you can't even focus on your goals. You can't even focus on the things that you need to focus on, because you have somebody breathing down your neck, or demanding all your time, demanding money, demanding production, demanding your submission, if you will. And that's causing you a lot of stress, you guys. It's causing you a lot of stress with this. All right. Like I said, you're surveying, okay, the Three of Wands. So Three of Wands, you're looking at all your options. You're looking at all your options. You're trying to decide what you should keep and what you should let go. And at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords reversed. So you know, you could be having breakdowns in communication on where to move forward next with your life. And you have some things established, and you're doing your best to keep hold of them. You're doing your best to keep hold of them, even though it feels like people are coming for your blessings. All right? But you've got some irons in the fire. Okay? Your ships are coming in. You are blessed and protected by the highest. So there is nothing to worry about in terms of anybody actually taking anything from you. And what they do to you will come back threefold. So if they do manage to do anything to upset your foundation, then just know that karma is a big old bitch. All right. All right. Two of Swords. Two of Swords was reversed. Okay. So Two of Swords reversed. You're making some decisions. That's okay, guys. Like I said, this with the Shattered Citadel, it means that you've already kind of come to a place of clarity on where to move forward. You know in your heart who you need to deal with and who you do not need to deal with. You know, those energies you just need to let fall by the wayside, and those who are worth entertaining any further, okay? You're no longer walking with a blindfold on. All right? You're no longer turning a blind eye to people disrespecting you. You're no longer turning a blind eye to people taking advantage of you, being deceptive, trying to blind you to the truth of the matter of situations. You're not taking any type of gaslighting. You're not taking any type of provocation. You are cleaning house in terms of fake people. I'm getting fake people. Okay? Nothing is coming from these main energies that are surrounding you at this time. Okay? If you're experiencing negative energies, evil eyes, people trying to put their foot on your neck because they see you coming into your blessings, or want to see you never receive your blessings, cut them off, y'all. Cut them off. All right? Cut them off. Because there's no reason to continue to sit there and get beat up. Okay? Screw anyone who tries to come for you. All right? Oh, let's see. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So, focus on your creative pursuits. Okay? You will begin to see some success from that. You will begin to see some fruits coming in, as long as you spend time doing things that you love, things that feed your brain, things that feed your pockets. You know, the storm clouds are lifting in that regard, okay? And, you know, you may be taking some classes to help gain some new skills, okay? And that is going to be what helps to give you more freedom to spend doing what you love, to help manifest that abundant lifestyle that you dream of, okay? And nobody can stop that because you're actually divinely protected. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Wands reversed, or the King of Wands, all right? You've got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands reversed is a very angry energy, okay? And you may have somebody big mad around you that is seeing you push through all the obstacles that keep getting placed in your way. If people are sending you the evil eye, send it right back. Okay? Send it right back to them and stuff. Of course, wish them love and light, because what you put out comes back to you. But in terms of deflecting that energy, it's going right back to them and just pissing them off just that much more. Okay? And because you're blessed and divinely protected by your spiritual team, you need not worry you about your blessings coming in and being messed up by those people who want to dominate and control your gifts. Okay? Surround yourself with people who see your vision. Surround yourself with mentors that can help you get to the next level in what you're trying to do. Okay? So, all right. Let me get one more card. Get one more card. One more card. Ooh, you gave me two. You gave me two. Alright, just to top it off. Alright. Hermit and the Two of Cups. Alright. So, like I said, you could have people watching you. You could have some past lovers. Okay. Some past lovers watching you, lurking in the dark, in dark rooms. Mad, watching you online blow up. Okay. Could be a Virgo. Or you're taking time for yourself, like I said, isolating from any new relationships, no new friends right now, okay? Because it's time to focus on your goals. All right, so you could be shutting down your social media for a moment in time, staying off the line, staying off of the internet, so that you can kind of get back in the lab, if you will. And people might be upset because they can't reach you. You know, you are cutting people off, all right? You're cutting off anything that's mentally draining. You can't be reached because you're focused on your hobbies and your goals and stuff. You've been cleaning a house. You're making your house look pretty. You know, you could be getting ready to move into a new house, okay? You could be, and if your relationships are going well, you could definitely be getting closer to somebody, and maybe you have some exes in the past or something that are not happy about you finding new love, um, making, networking, finding new connections. And let's see, you could be a earth sign dealing with a water sign, or a fire sign dealing with a water sign, or a fire sign dealing with a earth sign, if you will. Or you could have any of these energies watching and trolling. Okay? But anyway, say your prayers. Keep yourself in a high vibing energy, okay? Keep your energy protected, okay? Because you are moving into a space of you're moving forward. You know, you've cut off who you need to cut off. You've isolated yourself for your own good, and you're not gonna let anybody drag you down, drag you socially, drag you spiritually, and so you are cutting off anybody who is not for your highest good. Okay. Um, so the Chariot is about moving forward. The Chariot is about seeing the black from the white from the black, and reading between the lines, and really understanding that you can trust your intuition and you can move forward in any direction that you please. And nobody's going to be able to stop you on your journey because you hold the scepter. You hold the scepter, right? You hold the scepter. You hold that magic wand, and nobody can take that from you because it's a divine right that's been given to you, and nobody can take that from you. Okay, guys. So, we're at a little over an hour, so I don't want to keep you guys for too long, but definitely tune in for my individual sign readings, and I hope that you got something from this message. I hope it was encouraging. I hope you guys are blessed. I hope that you guys are staying in a high vibe and manifesting all your dreams and desires, and cutting out any loser energies and stuff that are trying to hold you back. Keep your guys' head up, and see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.